Adding vocal samples to your beats is a great way to bring a more human feel and add more emotion into your music. It's easy to just throw a random vocal sample into your project and call it a day, but if you really want to perfect it, it's a bit more complicated than that. What's good everyone, it's Chambers. Today I'm going to talk to you about the skill of using vocal samples the right way. I'm in FL Studio, but this could be applied anywhere. The first thing you want to focus on when adding a vocal to a beat is the intention behind it. This is probably the most important factor, and it requires patience and a good ear to get it right. You need to think about the message you're trying to get across with the vocal. What emotion are you trying to convey? What kind of energy do you want to bring into the beat? These are important questions to ask yourself because the different aspects need to align. It's kind of like socks. You wouldn't go outside with mismatched socks on looking crazy, just like you shouldn't use a vocal sample that doesn't match with your beat. But don't worry, we're going to look at two completely different examples so you can better understand what I'm talking about. For the first example, I'm going to give you an exclusive look into my sound selection course that I recently added to my online class. It goes super in depth about why choosing the right sounds is important and how intention, energy, and emotion all depend on those sounds, including vocals. In one of the videos, I'm working with a very emotional chord progression. Take a listen. I wanted to add a vocal sample that would complement the progression, but it's not as simple as just picking a random vocal and throwing it into the beat. Here's what I had to say in the chorus itself. Everything has to match. So when I'm doing my sound selection and picking a vocal sample, I'm not picking someone who's bright and cheery. I can't have someone do a vocal sample singing about rainbows and butterflies and ice cream right now. Like the cadence, the tone, the characteristic of the vocal sample matches, the pain in the voice matches.
Don't make me feel alone again. Chambers. I only wanted you. I get so lost inside of your eyes.
You see why it's important to choose something that fits with the music you make? When you do it properly, it can really elevate your beat. The sound selection course is almost 2 hours of super detailed course videos all taught by me. It's a very valuable skill to have because the sounds you use can make all the difference. Not just for your melodies, but for your drums too. That's why I've included my new iconic drum kit in the course for free, on top of the other 100+ course videos and drum kits I've included in my online class. If you're interested in joining, I left the link to chamberscourses.com down below for you. This next beat is going to be completely different. Here's a song I produced for the artist No Cap called Forgive Me.
Money for my life, I never trade it. Pull up in that double off for motivation.
Here's the actual project. This time we have a different intention. I try to understand the main melody and what it makes me feel, because with the last beat we had a very emotional piano, but this time we have a happier, more melodic and playful guitar. Our job is to find a vocal sample that will best match that. Since the guitar is doing most of the heavy lifting and occupies a good amount of space, I didn't want a vocal sample that sang words or said a phrase. I wanted a light, playful hum or a riff of someone just hitting some notes to match the playfulness of the guitar. Lastly, I wanted a vocal I could pitch up and play at a higher octave to contrast the guitar that kind of stays in the middle. And that's it. We just perfectly matched the vocal to a beat using the 3 main factors. The guitar is busy, so we use a simple vocal with no words. The guitar is melodic, so we use a vocal that sings in a melodic way. And the guitar is playful and lighthearted, so is the vocal. We match the intention, the energy, and the emotion, and that's why this works so well. The full breakdown of that beat and a ton of other songs I've produced for huge artists are all available in my online class, along with my sound selection course, my drum kits for free, and 100 course videos all taught by me. I'm trying to say, it's a steal. There's no other educational platform that offers these types of resources, a support community, and all my students can contact me 24/7 if they need help with anything. So check it out. I'd love to have you join. Links are down below. The last topic I want to go over with you is knowing how to properly manipulate a vocal sample so it doesn't clash with the artist. The last thing you want to have is a vocal that takes up the space the artist should have, making it feel like they have to fight to get a word out. Got the perfect example to demonstrate this. It's a song I produced for Mooski called Rocket.
Made a way through the impossible.
When we look at the project, we start with a chord progression and a vocal sample. It's the intro of the song, so the artist hasn't started rapping or singing yet. You can afford to take up that space with a vocal sample. What you don't do is continue that on into the hook where it could clash. So then how do you use the vocal in the beat? Duplicate it and make it unique, route it into the mixer, add an EQ, and you want to cut the higher frequencies back. The goal is to make it sound like it's underwater or under a blanket. Add some reverb to give it more ambience. This is much safer to play in the beat because it's not going to fight with the artist. We cut the highs back so it's not as present, and we added reverb to drown it out. So now when you listen to the song, you're going to hear the vocal in the background, but it's not competing with the artist.
Made a way through the impossible.
And of course, the full beat breakdown of this song is available in my online class. And since you're still watching, I have a gift for you. You can use code JOIN40 for 40% off the full access plan. You thought it was a steal before? Now it's just robbery, but that's my gift to you. Don't tell anyone. Thank you all so much for watching. Like and subscribe, drop a comment. Let me know what videos you guys want to see me do in the future. It's Chambers, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.